No, you're right. That's exactly what happened in the Emerald Tablets. 36,000 years ago, Thoth he arrives in this place called the land of Kem, ancient Kemet, before it was known as Egypt. His father sent him on a mission to rebuild civilization back up to a high level, meaning that it already was at a high level prior to this flood situation. And he says he gets into the great ship of the master and he takes off into the sky until the earth disappears. And then he goes to the plane appointed and he sees beneath him the children of the land of Kem. And he descends down. He doesn't sail in. He descends down. And when the ship lands, he opens his doors and he comes out with his crew. And he says the barbarians came at him to attack him with cudgels and spears. He says, I raised my staff and sent out a ray of vibrations, stopping him still as fragments of stone of the mountain. So he had a stun gun. He had a weapon that was, not lethal, non-lethal weapon that can freeze you in your tracks. And we have something just like that now in the military called the active denial system. They can send a beam at a crowd coming to attack and make them stop still right in their tracks. They can make you feel like you're on fire, make you feel like you want to vomit. They can even put voices in your head. And they can make you be in extreme pain. It's called the active denial system. So he's talking about technology back then that we have right now.
Dude, go look up that. Because do you think that's what that Havana syndrome thing is?
It's possible, man. This thing, if you put it above, like in the sky and aim it at an area and the beam spreads a little bit, you can create mass illness, mass sickness, mass hysteria. You can have everyone running around thinking that they've got somebody talking to them and commanding them to do certain things. It's out of control. This weapon can be fully weaponized in a lethal way, in a way that can make people become psychotic. You can make somebody think they're burning it on fire.
Whoa. Active denial system demo. Can we listen to what this guy's saying?
It can deter individuals on a military perimeter all the way up to a riotous crowd, all without permanent harm.
It only penetrates 1/64 of an inch of your skin, goes very shallow into where your nerve receptors are.
They can't take the pain.
There's no permanent injury caused by it.
So what does it do to them?
You send a frequency, a beam of frequency, just like Thoth says in the Emerald Tablets. I put this in my book because it's important.
Any of the guests volunteer to test out its effectiveness and safety, including the Assistant Commandant of the Marine Corps.
Wow, he said
Sergeant
fuck
Major
it.
of the Marine Corps,
He said
and
fuck it.
Assistant Secretary of the Navy. Most described it as feeling like a hot oven or grill being opened up.
It is something that...
Wow.
So that's what he used on them thousands of years ago.
Holy shit.
video's from
Or something like
2012.
Something like it.
2012?
Yeah.
Oh, now they turned you into a statue. Statue.
Absolutely.
Now it's over. And Medusa.
Yeah.
Medusa.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Same type of technology.
What do you think Medusa was?
Frequency technology.
Imagine that. Imagine that story. We always thought that was just some crazy story.
Yeah.
But imagine there's a technology back then that can actually turn you into stone.
Right.
Now that we know that people can do things like that, and then we would imagine 1,000 years of evolution, 10,000, 500,000, whatever these people are, whatever these things are that have the ability. It's kind of disappointing that they're still waging war, though. I got to tell you that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's a bummer.
It's a real archaic mindset. We have to find a way to rise above. This is why we need to understand exactly what happened and how do we overcome what's been embedded into our epigenetic memories, because we're suffering from epigenetic mental hysteria, which is psychosis, and this war psychosis. We've been programmed as human beings to have consumption and fighting and competition over collaboration.
Yeah.
Everything is designed to keep us separate. Divide and conquer is the main mission, and it works so well for so many thousands of years. And this divide and conquer tactic that's been burnt into our DNA and our code has put us in a situation where we are not advancing as we should be. We're getting now this technology leaked out to us. And yes, that's advancing pretty fast, but consciously and spiritually, it's holding us back. Because everyone's putting themselves in boxes and saying, I'm a part of this thing and I'm a part of that thing. And then we don't work together.
No, that's such an important point, and it needs to be drilled into people's heads.
Yeah.
We're distracting ourselves by getting involved in these stupid arguments over stupid things when there's really important issues with the world.